Hello and welcome! Today we're going to be going through this ranked game that I had quite a few months ago in the Z46, and it had a very interesting ending, and I've been waiting for way too long to share it, so let's get into it, shall we? I will be taking my Z46 here on loop, and we're going to be going to the C cap, and we're going to play the BC flank side here. I'm going to be supported by, it looks like, 2 battleships here, as the rest of my team is going to be going towards A. The teams are made up of 2 destroyers, 1 cruiser, and 4 battleships. Unfortunately, this replay was recorded back when Wargaming was having problems with your settings defaulting to normal settings when you would look at replays, and I wasn't aware of how to fix the problem. I just thought it was a problem with replays, and so it got recorded without sidebars, so you'll just have to follow along without the sidebars showing the ships and the ship HPs. As I get close to finishing the cap here, my torps are loaded. I like to send the torps in front of where I think the enemy DD will be and hopefully catch them unawares with some early torpedoes. I see an early smoke there on the B cap, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but I do see it's going from west to east, so my torps look like they should be in a decent enough position where I launch them. The friendly Georgia, for some reason, is turning and just getting out of there. So it looks like it might just be me and the Pomeran here, as our Penson goes down early in A. So I've got to hold this flank as good as I can with what support I've got, and hope that they can still do something at A. But I think that I'm going to have to cap B for us to have a chance of winning. I know I'm going to be up against the Xinjiang here, and he's somewhere here in front of me between these 2 islands, and right on cue, there he appears. I'm going to start shooting at him as much as I can here, get as much damage as possible. I turns away, so I know I'm not going to get a kill here likely. I want to conserve as much HP as possible, throw off the shots from the trailing support of his, and then I'm going to pop out of the smoke again, and there he is. We're going to get a couple more salvos on him here before we get behind this island, and hopefully get a really good trade against him. So obviously don't have to worry about torps for him, so I'm not going to worry about using Hydro here at all. He's not going to be charging back at me, so I don't think I'm going to catch him with the Hydro. We're going to just keep it stuffed away in my back pocket for a little while and see if we get a chance to use it. The biggest problem is going to be the Lion coming and pushing, because I'm by myself. Not only did the Georgia leave, the Pomeran left as well, as they're going to focus A cap hard and hopefully win over there, while I get to hold the BC flank all by myself against these 2. Unless I get a perfect torp salvo on the Lion, there's no chance I'm going to keep him from eventually getting towards the C cap. So I'm going to send torps, hopefully slow him up as long as possible. My hope is that I can find the Xinjiang, get rid of him without the support of the Lion, and then when it's just me and the Lion, I don't expect the Lion to stick around all that long. Xinjiang comes right back in for more. Still has no engine. He just gets it back right there as the engagement starts. The guy's not a very good shot. The trades are heavily in my favor. I've only lost about 1,000 of my HP, and I've taken 7 of his. If he keeps doing this, he can only do this about 1 or 2 more times before I finally will end up sinking him. As he disappears, I know that my biggest threat is the Lion, who has now appeared. Shoots at me, only gets 1 shot at me, misses in front of me, because he didn't really know I was going backwards, and I'm going to just get out of here and deal with him. I've pushed the Xinjiang back far enough. Now the Lion's all off by himself, exposed, and we're going to see if we can do something about that. Now the Lion knows that I'm kind of pushed off on the flank here, all by myself right now, and so he's going to be pushing hard onto C cap. I need to get back underneath this little island on my right and try and torp him as he goes across the open area there. So one of the reasons I like the Z46 is it's got the quarter pen, which it didn't always used to have. And this ship is a bit of a monster if you're going to go play it in a damage farming role. Its torps aren't bad. Like, they're not long range, but they load up fast enough. And between the smoke and the Hydra, you can kind of clear DDs out. You can kind of not get snuck up on. And the quarter pen is just amazing against other cruisers and even battleships. Right here, I'm not sure what the Lion's going to do. He seems like he's going to go support at A. I was kind of expecting him to go to C, but I still need to be moving across towards the C cap just in case he does come back. And now it looks like he is going to start coming back towards C. It looked like he wanted to angle against the shots that would be coming at him from A, and now he's decided, no, I'm going to go for C now. So I'm expecting him to speed up. So I send these torps expecting that. The first set is going to be on the white line. The second set's going to be in front of the white line because as he gets into this island cover, I think he's going to speed up as he has cover from my ships supporting me at A and as he gets towards the C cap. He's been playing a little bit off. I don't expect him to stay on the white line at all. The couple of maneuvers he did up at the B cap and this maneuver as he came across that open area, he's just a little cagey a little bit, and I'm not sure how to read him, so I'm not going to put both sets on the white line and try for a dev strike. So we're going to do what he can. So right here, I'm going to go for free damage. He knows I'm going to be from this side anyways. He can't get shots on me, so right when I go behind the island, I take a few salvos, get what damage I can out of him. Unfortunately, only one of those torpedoes lands as he turns into them a little bit. I don't get great angles on him here, but I know that I'm going to be able to keep him from at least capping C. My team has managed to cap A. Everything's over there, so all I got to do is basically hold here, keep the Lion from capping, and it should work out all right. So we'll just sit in front of him here. I've got a smoke ready to go. We've got guns. We got torps. We're now down a second ship over at A. We do have the cap. He is going to turn a little bit here, and I'm not sure what he's going to do. I let him get a little too close here. I know he's DCP'd the flood already, so we're going to see if we can get him to shoot at me quick here as I smoke up. And the Xing Yang's taking shots at me from downtown as well. Unfortunately, my torpedoes are no good here. He has juked me. He just has enough uncertainty about his movements. It makes it hard to predict what he's going to be doing. My friendly Palmer has kind of, sort of, maybe come back to give me some support here, as he is taking some shots at him as well. Right now, I'm just trying for fires here. I could switch to AP here. He's dead broadside to me. But I want to get as much fires going as possible, because I think if I can get 2 or 3 fires going on him, that's going to get me more damage here in the long run. So the Lion is fully looking towards the Palmer, so I know he's not a threat to me at all, so I don't care. I'll just open water gunboat him as much as I can as my smoke expires and I get from behind it. You'll notice here when between salvos, I typically will free look, and what I'm doing there is I'm just double checking to make sure there's no stray salvos coming in from something across the map that I would be able to dodge. There's no sense taking unnecessary damage if you can avoid it. Between me and the Palmer, he is getting chunked down very fast. Looks like he's on triple fire right now, and the Lenin finishes him off from the mid. And lo and behold, the Xing Yang was in the cap with him. Not sure if I realized that at the time, but now this guy is in a world of trouble here, because he is going to be caught between me, the Palmer, and the Lenin. And while he might be able to torp one of them, there's not much he's going to be able to do. He can't outrun me. My Hydra is just fresh, so he can't outrun my Hydra. I'm going to come around and I'm going to absolutely obliterate him. So the unfortunate part about this is that he did manage to cap C. We kept the Lion from capping C, but we weren't able to keep the Xing Yang from capping C. So now I'm going to have to cap C before I can go up to B and cap it. The nice thing is, we have completely cleared this flank. Pretty much on my own, with some late help from the Palmer, I have managed to kill off the 2 ships and completely should be able to secure both of these caps. And my team does have A. However, we are kind of down on ships and HP over there.
The enemy is about to win.
I'm going to try and be as efficient as possible. I'm going to be positioning myself at the very edge of the cap to make sure that as soon as I'm finished capping, I'm going to be moving to B and picking that cap up as fast as possible. So at this point in time, this game is looking like it's pretty much over. We are majorly down on HP, points, and we are down by 2 ships as well. The only thing we have going for us is that we are going to have a chance to have 2 caps ticking points for us and only 1 for them. However, they might be able to keep them reset over at A, and maybe we'll be the only team ticking up points, and maybe we can catch them. Maybe we can win by points. So I'm going to cut this gap as close as possible here and try and help put this John Bart down if I can at all. My priority is going to be getting to B, because at this point I'm also thinking I might just need to star save, and getting XP is going to be my best chance at that. Cap gives a lot of XP. However, Lennon and the John Bart ram. John Bart's gone, that's good. Unfortunately, Lennon's gone, that's bad. We are now in a 4v2 situation, and they are only a few minutes away from winning on points. So now there's nothing to distract me from going to the B cap and capping it at this point. The Neustrashimi, he is not coming back across here. I know he was last spotted way far in the south here. I might have to deal with him later in the game, but right now I know he's not in front of me heading towards the B cap. I do know, however, the fight is going to be likely between A and C. I don't expect there to be much of a fight between B and A, so I'm going to go into the cap, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to position myself to leave the cap as soon as I cap and be heading back towards A or C as fast as I can. So the enemy team finally flips the A cap here, so I need to be able to flip the B cap and keep the points from getting too far out of hand. The nice thing is now when I flip the B cap, we'll be ticking up the points from B and C, because they've had a ship in A for quite a long time while we had it capped, and we weren't getting any points from that. The Pomeran here manages to take out the Richelieu with torpedoes. That's big. It's now a 2v3, which is not as bad as a 3v5 or a 2v4. However, he doesn't have much health left, and he's left broadside in front of a battleship, and somewhere over there is a Buffalo as well. Don't know where the Neustra is. I expect that he is either focused on the Pomeran and going to be attacking him from the south, or will be going towards the sea cap. So now I'm in a 1v3 situation, all by myself, and the only thing I'm thinking about is, how can I save my star? What more can I do to make sure that I save my star? I'm not thinking so much about a win at this point in time. My win condition right now is killing at least 2 ships and making sure I keep B and C. However, the battleship is way over in the cap. I got not much opportunity to kill him. The Buffalo, who knows where he's at. The Neustrashimi just popped into C cap. So there's the first chance I have of keeping the game extended, is by going and killing this Neustra. The nice thing is I've got basically all my health. The bad part is it's a Neustrashimi. It's a bit of a zombie ship, and guess what? I don't know how much health he had. Now, here is a very important moment right here. I speed boost. Buffalo gets spotted right there. He is coming towards the sea cap. You'll notice a flare went off. I'm running Luchins. I just spotted my 3rd ship, giving me an extra 3k of health, roughly. You'll remember that their win condition is basically to run away. I have to kill 2 ships to win. All they had to do was run away with their 1 cap. The Neustra, it's good for him to go and cap here. Capping this aggressively, not good. He is now in my Hydra range. I'm going to smoke up here, and I'm just going to wail away at him while he doesn't have much chance to shoot me back. He's going to be able to hit me in smoke blind a few times, but I'm got way better DPM than him, and I can see him. He can't see me. He's turning away from me, so he's going to be out of my Hydra here pretty quick. Since he's been shooting, I know I'm going to have him lit for at least 20 seconds here, so I leave my smoke to get spotting on him and hopefully be able to finish him off here. He starts smoking up here, so I'm just going to have to shoot him blind and keep charging into him. Unfortunately, I'm kind of turned away to get all my guns on him, but it doesn't matter. I hit him enough blind in smoke, and we finish him off. So, win conditions right here, right now. They beat me in 2 minutes. I beat them in 3 minutes. So, I need to make up a minute of points somewhere along the line, and I'm not going to do it by capping. I'm lightly not going to be doing it by going after the FDG over there, because he's got quite a bit of HP, and I don't got enough time, and he's a little too far over. The only way I win this game is by the buffalo dying. The only way they lose this game is by the buffalo dying. So, what's their win condition right now? Running away. My win condition, being super aggressive and getting a kill. Guess what? Buffalo comes around the corner. Naked buffalo, I might add. This is not a great situation for me to be in, but it's the only situation where I have a chance of winning. However, he's naked, he's come running in when he could have just ran away, and he's shooting AP. My respect for him isn't high. So since he is now turning broadside, I switched to AP. That's going to bring him down quite fast, and I give him full broadside. He shot AP once, why isn't he going to do it again? Guess what? He shoots AP again. So, look at my health right now. I have 1,700 health left as I kill this buffalo. This buffalo literally healed me coming across when he should have been running, and I win with that amount of health left on my ship. If he wouldn't have come across and gotten spotted, I wouldn't have had the HP to take him on anyways, but the fact that he came across and died means he just threw the game regardless. So, I kind of thought it was funny that the buffalo actually healed me and let me win the engagement with him, precisely because of him healing me. So, now my win condition is run away. I have flipped the points. I'm taking up 2 caps to 1. There's no way that the FDG has a chance of winning me, except for a very, very lucky blind shot. And I probably should be looking behind me for that blind shot because I've seen it happen before, but I'm trying to be glib in chat instead. I mean, can you blame me, really? I just played 1v3 on very, very bad odds and managed to win. Anyways, I thought this was a great example to show win conditions. Try and figure out what your win condition is. Try and figure out what the enemy's win condition is. And play for it. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And we'll see you again next time.